I'm here,
Shadowstar here on Marksman72 for my PlayStation 90, and welcome to the next video for my Let's Play series for Marvel Spider-Man, the Remastered version. And of course, if you want to check out any other videos you might have missed from this Let's Play series, I will leave the playlist link in the video description down below. And just a quick recap for anybody who did miss the previous episode. We finished up working at Otto's lab and then went over to Mary Jane's apartment to find out that she snuck into one of Tombstone's garages, only to find out that he's working with Martin Lee. And we got our first name for this so-called Devil's Breath project. Went over to his apartment to rescue him. Good news, he was successfully rescued, but unfortunately the demons wreaked very big havoc on his apartment. And now, with all that done, headed over to Otto's lab to tinker with this transmitter that MJ got from Tombstone's office to hopefully now we can now deal with Tombstone so we don't have to deal with him later on in this game. Oh, just gonna complete this circuit project. And there we are, that's all done. And now time to head back outside and see where this track actually leads. And if it leads to any of Tombstone's goons, just going to have to beat them up and find out where one of their distribution centers are.
Just gotta follow the signal. Should lead to whatever it is Tombstone's moving.
Alright then. Let's get to it.
Tombstone.
At first when this game came out, I honestly thought Tombstone was voiced by the same guy who actually voiced Kratos from the new God of War. But I think it might be someone different. But if anybody does know, just let me know down in the comment section down below. Alright, we're getting close. Almost there. Overshot it a little. There it is. They're gonna have to catch up with that truck. Alright then, that takes care of that.
Out for a Sunday drive?
Alright, time to beat up these goons and find out what they are up to. Oh, wrong target.
Oh boy, Danny's all here.
Yeah, shooting at me while I'm trying to beat up your friends is not the best way to do that. Otherwise, you're going to end up with my boot in your face. Oh, that guy on the butt. That guy is definitely asking for it now. Alright then, time to dig up some dirt on these guys. See what's going on.
Chemical containers. But they're scrubbed clean.
Okay then.
Looks like they came from the Alchemax plant in Harlem, but what was in them?
Well, time to take a trip to the Alchemax plant up in Harlem.
The end of our lightning round. Should head to Alchemax when I get a chance and find out what was in those barrels.
Indeed.
Tombstone's up to something.
And whatever it is, it's time to shut it down so it doesn't get out of hand. Alright then, took a fast travel trip up to Harlem, and now time to head over to the Alchemax plant. But I'm honestly quite surprised Alchemax actually even exists as its own company in this game. Because in the year 2099, they are very big corporate big shots. And in the comics, they have merged with Oz. They were the separate company known as Allen Chemicals, and then they merged with Oscorp to form Alchemax back in the present day. Alright then. Now time for some stealth takedowns. And fingers crossed I can actually do this in one try without getting spotted. Yeah, I think I mentioned this in a previous video, but I'll just reiterate just in case anybody's missed it. If you perform the square button stealth takedown and you stay in the one spot when you have someone else in their sights that has that on there, unfortunately you will only be given one other option, which is the triangle button takedown, which is the louder of the two. And if you want to get two like square stealth takedowns in one go, you have to move to a different spot, even if it's like 3 steps to your right or left. Okay, so that takes care of that. Jerk. Yeah, unfortunately, when they're in a group like that, it's very... and you have difficulties like finding distraction objects to hit to get their attention. It is a bit tricky to take them down. That takes care of that sucker. He still hasn't budged. You gotta love the trip mine gadget. Okay, down to the last 2. That's a good vantage point. Last one, and then time to find out what dirt is hiding in those trucks.
Find out what's in these barrels. Diox 3. Isn't this the chemical Tombstone was exposed to as a kid? What's he doing with it now?
Good question. And here comes the ambush. Typical. What the hell?
Let's go, come on!
Oh, come on.
I'm guessing that stuff's not for asthma.
That did the trick. When in doubt, just throw a motorcycle at someone. Or just do that. Oh great, more lackeys.
More dudes, more drugs. Someone's got to teach these guys about the dangers of peer pressure.
Oh great. Oh, more of them. Every time. Every time. Punching me in the back while I'm beating up your friends. Not nice, thank you. Ooh, long shot. Nice.
Feeling those drug inhalers and the Diox 3 are related. Should analyze an inhaler.
All right, then let's find one of those doohickeys and see what's hiding inside.
All right, what's in you?
Diox 3.
Plus designer amphetamines. Pretty clever recipe for temporary invulnerability.
Ooh.
Impressed and worried. This stuff hits the street and there
Gotta
are
shut
huge
this
market
down.
for it. With Tombstone as the source
And
of
fast.
I can synthesize
Don't need
a
any more
counter-drug.
thugs out there with Tombstone's
Many lab supplies in the
temporary
trunk.
invulnerability drugs.
Time for some artisanal science. Single dose of the counter drug. Just need to test
There's
it
only
out.
one person or one place to test it out. On
Maybe I
Tombstone
should get
himself.
Tombstone to visit his chop shop.
He's becoming one big headache to deal with. I really don't want to deal with him later on down the line. Excuse me. Now, onward. I'm not sure if this is the exact address that MJ snuck into and then I found back at consolidated shipping. But I guess there's only one way to find out. Hopefully he can get there without Jameson's podcast playing. That guy really gives me a headache. And here we are.
Time to shut Tombstone down.
Tombstone's hideout. Oh, and it is too.
The angry drug lord drank alone. There's a poem in there somewhere.
You know better than me. Never was the literary type.
Yep. I could definitely tell that by just by looking at you.
Top of my game. I don't bring knocking. People find me.
For crying out loud,
Could punch Tombstone for days and he wouldn't feel it. Wonder if the counter drug would work on him.
Boy, get in here.
yeah, before I can even do the administer the counter drug, gonna have to wear him down. It might take a while.
Hurts when it rains, but otherwise dandy. Sweet of you to ask. Can't use the counter drug till I take out Tombstone's gang.
Oh yeah, I forgot I don't have the concussive force gadget.
Exploitation of suffering thing gives me pause. You have your marketing department cook that name up?
I am the marketing department.
Yeah, if you get hit by Tombstone's hammer, it will deal you a lot of damage. How many finishing maneuvers does it take to put him down? Oh, come on.
Hey, you wouldn't want to take a break.
Oh, Ron, tired? Someone's been skipping cardio. He's wearing down. I'm close.
Too much time in the workshop, Lonnie. You need to go out and do some physical exercise. Man, he is one stubborn piece of work. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. Ooh, did the drug work? Well, the counter drug. Again, I do want to apologize if I do hesitate or stutter with any of my sentences. Being an autistic individual, talking is not one of my strongest points, but I do try anyway. And of course, if I do stay silent during certain sections of my videos, it's because I do try to stay focused, and I do want to give everybody a chance to hear the dialogue that takes place during some of the cutscenes.
Time to end this.
Trying to take down this stubborn piece of work.
Feel funny?
Oh yeah, totally. 100%
He's
normal.
becoming a really big headache. Alright. For crying out loud. How many?
Someday, Lonnie, I want to find you doing good. Running a soup kitchen or something.
Soon as you pay, I'll be.
Throwing a motorcycle at him. I've thrown barrels at him. The only thing I haven't thrown at him are his own henchmen. And he's still standing, even with the counter drug in effect.
End of the day,
Man, oh man. I'm definitely glad I'm taking care of Tombstone right now instead of later on in the game. Just keep moving, avoid his flaming chain. Ooh, something else to throw. Oh, I missed it. Where is it? Finally!
Can we say your crazy drug lord days are done? Please?
Sure. For now. Hell of a run, though.
Not quite how I'd describe it.
Oh, what a waste of perfectly good whiskey.
That's new.
Too much to hope you'll be taking it easier now that you're, you know, mortal?
Not a chance. Threat of death just ups the thrill.
Oh boy.
Hell of a left hook. Can't wait for the rematch.
I can.
I like you.
Oh boy.
Well, that was dramatic. Wonder how long Tombstone's
In
powers
more
will
ways
be.
than one, Webhead. In more
Probably
ways
not
than
long
one.
enough.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to be ending this episode here. I do hope that you all enjoyed, and if you did, feel free to hit that like button and leave a comment down below. And if you're new to the channel, feel free to hit that subscribe button along with the bell to receive notifications for when new content has been released. So until the next time, everybody, I've been Shadowstar on Marksman72 for my PlayStation ID. Take care, stay safe out there, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye.